for everybody in this world. So if you're new to my channel, please listen to this. The will of God for you is to come to Jesus. In the Strongs, it is 230 or 2307 for will in the Bible, in the Greek. There's only one Greek meaning to will. And so every time you see will in the New Testament, it's always going to mean an act of will, wishes, desires, to desire, to wish, a desire, often referring to God's preferred will, his best offer to people, which can be accepted or rejected. You can either accept God's will for your life, or you can reject the will of God. Now you may ask, well, what is the will of God? Okay. The will of God, I'm going to show you. If you turn to your Bible to John 6, I'm going to go ahead and do 37. To 41. Let's just take this. Okay. Hopefully you have your Bible. If not, that's fine. Just follow along, because again, let's figure this out. What is the will of God? And this is to everyone around the world. What is the will of God? John 6:37 through 44. All that the Father giveth me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out. So it's talking about God actually draws man to Jesus. And he just said, I will in no wise cast out. For I came down from heaven not to do my own will, which is desire, we just read in the Strongs, but the desire of him that sent me. And this is the Father's desire, which has sent me, that all of which he has given me, I shall lose nothing, but should raise it up again at the last day. And this is the desire of him that sent me, that everyone which seeth the Son and believe on him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day. The Jews then murmured at him, because he said, I am the bread which came down from heaven. God manifested himself into a body of flesh and came as Jesus, and said that he is the bread of life. And they said, is not this Jesus the son of Joseph, whose father and mother we know? How is it then that he saith, I came down from heaven? They didn't get it. Jesus therefore answered and said unto them, murmur not among yourselves. No man can come to me, except, I just said it from the beginning, the Father which has sent me draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day. So nobody can even come to him unless they be drawn. And not only that, but we just read what the will of God was, and the will of God is that all of humanity, all of humans around the world okay, will believe on him, believe on Jesus Christ, and they may have everlasting life. That is the will, okay, for all people around the world. It is the desire of God that all shall be saved and believe on him. I'm going to make a part 2, because if you also keep reading in all of the New Testament books, it says, now this is the will of God. Now this is the will of God. Now this is the will of God. Because it gives us instructions on how to live as disciples after we are saved. So that is a part 2 of the will of God. I love you.